Witam Was serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku mojego gameplaya Assassin's Creed Mirage. Już prawie brakowało wypowiedział Valhalla albo Odyssey. No i tak, zaczęliśmy księgi do domu tego typa w końcówce ostatniego odcinka, a teraz rozpoczynamy sobie wielkie sympozjum.
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Basil Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
Chyba żeśmy źle stanęli, bo mówił chyba jakby do ściany, delikatnie rzecz mówiąc.
The translator? What is he still doing here? Hunain, you should not be back so soon.
I know. I'm still nervous, but I couldn't stay away from my books.
I guess we must always do our duty.
Wada'an.
Dobra, eksploruj, aby znajdować okazję. Tam coś widzę, mamy.
Where is Arif al-Ma'muniyah, the poet?
A, trzeba jakoś usiąść sobie, dobra.
Where is Arif? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons, for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
Dobra. Czyli pani poetka odpoczywa na wschodnim wewnętrznym dziedzińcu. Wschodnim. No, tam jakiś kolejny typ.
I told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something.
Ale dookoła tych opowieści czegoś tam.
These House of Wisdom boards collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Nihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense.
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders.
Tu nic.
Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Derwish says, Sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
جاورنا أولئك الملكانيين إنهم لطفاء للغاية تزوجت مؤخرا.
No, czy to sobie wracamy? Co się jeszcze dzieje?
That astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it. Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an.
Attention symposium attendees. The great scholar's lecture will begin
Tyle łażenia i nie mogę głupiej poetki znaleźć. Tam jakiś typo stoi.
There is that poet the bid loves,
Jesus.
whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two is legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman.
Okej, czyli teraz co? Walimy teraz cię na wykład. I ona była faktycznie w tym wschodnim? Niby faktycznie wschodnim.
Pardon me. Is Father Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise.
Jaki skromny.
Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous blasphemies. Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade. They are dead. Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
To już wiem, jak się dostaniemy do tego skarbu. Że tak szukaliśmy wcześniej.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work.
Zabij wielkiego uczonego Fazila. Przywódca zakonów Abbasili nosi przydomek Al-Rabisu, które to słowo w starożytnym języku Mezopotamii znaczy demon. Jego tożsamość została ujawniona. To Fazil al-Kemsa, wielki uczony domu mądrości. Jego czyny od nielegalnego pozyskiwania cennych ksiąg po przeprowadzenie bluźnierczych eksperymentów na ludziach uczyniły go żywym przykładem wypaczenia nauki. Zdradził się podczas wielkiego sympozjum. Czas zadać cios. Czy w tym momencie będziemy kasowali typa?
It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyah. I need to hunt him down.
Swoją drogą to chłop sporo cię naczekał. Zanim się żeśmy zdecydowali. Aha, dobra.
I wish to complain about the shortness of the lecture. I remain profoundly unedified.
Did you see the power of terror on the great scholar's face?
What do you think frightened the great scholar?
The old fool must have imagined one of his antediluvian creatures. He's an absolute disgrace.
But where did he run off to?
There's rumors of hidden passages beneath the House of Wisdom. Maybe he hid down there.
I have heard the rooftop gardener mention these places, yes.
What a colorful detail to include in my verse. The scholar by secret tunnels fled, chased by delusions of deities who want him dead.
Kategorii na dachu może mieć dostęp do piwnicy.
Pardon me, but I heard a rumor about a hidden basement beneath the House of Wisdom.
A secret basement? You must be joking.
No, not at all. Surely, such a large building must have basements and cellars to store books and inks.
I'm aware of no such location on these premises.
Perhaps a little token of my appreciation will jog your memory.
Most generous. Murders, mayhem, and bonfires. It's time for me to depart the House of Wisdom. Father has a fine carpet shop in Samara. He always wanted me to take up the family trade.
A wise choice. Now, about any hidden cellars.
Oh, yes, of course, forgive me. Now that you mention it, there is a basement hatch in the northwest courtyard.
Thank you.
Okej. Trzeba będzie coś znaleźć pewnie.
Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
No.
Fazil's greatest work.
Matko święto. Czy typ na dachu może mieć dostęp do piwnicy? Trzeba będzie znaleźć takie miejsce, w którym można było się wspiąć tutaj. O, sztypa widzę.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
O. Tam jest ten cholerny skarb na samej górze. O kurde. Nie wiem do czego to będzie, ale może do czegoś się przyda. Było zabawnie całkiem. Chyba będzie tutaj. A też nie. Nie wchodzić bez pozwolenia. Uprasza się osobę, która pożyczyła klucz do biblioteki astronomicznej na drugim piętrze, odrzucenie bibliotekarzowi. O, mamy to. Ależ było ważenia za tym. Schemat ulepszenia miecza abbasyckich rycerzy. Super. Mamy to z głowy. Kurde, to było tak blisko.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork? I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib.
Forget the poet! We better find Fazl's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase. That book looks out of place wedged behind a desk like that. A history of the great scholar and his magnificent reforms of the House of Wisdom by Fazil Fahim. Not sure if this is the correct volume. Looks like somebody left a book in the stairway. I better not use my weapons here.
To niby gdzieś tutaj, a nie mogę się do tego dorwać. O, proszę.
An impressive volume, written by Fazil Fahim. Could be his masterwork. Its title is Those Who Came Before Are Those Who Shall Return. This has to be it.
Wybornie topornie mi idzie ta misja. Kółko się gubię. Wyszedłem poza budynek i teraz skorzystamy sobie z Orłenkidu. O, jest ten typ z kluczem. Czyli trzeba się będzie dostać jakoś na dach. To jest zabawne, ale mi się wydaje, że już raz tego typa kiedyś odwiedziłem przy okazji co tam jest napisane? Nie możemy kontynuować prac remontowych z Domu Mądrości, ponieważ brakuje nam kompletnego planu budynku. Dobra. No rzesz. Że kiedyś tam się...
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Gdzie on tam był? Tam. Właśnie. Czy on tu podejdzie i my go wtedy trapniemy? Tylko bo nie został ten.
Show me everything.
Jesus. Tak, już tędy przeprowadziliśmy. Tu jest 3. Czy da się go Nie. Trzeba go jakoś inaczej capnąć.
Keep to the roof, I say. Plenty of work to do up here. Safely too. Avoid dark hallways, especially after the murder in the library. What's this place coming to? And those screams from the basement makes my stomach cold to hear such pain.
What? What in the... hurting my ears, whatever it is. What? I'll nail with every one.
This key could be useful.
What is that?
No i dobrze, spadamy teraz stąd. Zejdź przez sklep na zachodnim zewnętrznym dziedzińcu.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Zachodni dziedziniec to...
Gatekeeper, those who came before
are those who shall return.
correct. You may proceed.
O proszę, to tutaj gdzieś będzie.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
Hey, grant me strength! You catch that! That's you! Again! You fight if you had the stone!
Dobra.
Nobody's putting in that thing. Not ever. Don't worry. We've got plenty of volunteers.
Czy tu nic nie ma? A, ta klapa cała. Dobra, przynajmniej tyle jarzymy.
eyes open. Someone's up to something. Shit! Almost shot myself. Did you converse me? I saw you! What in the name of... Who threw that? What was it?
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rot and iron. Those ropes might help me get closer to Fazil. What have they done to these people? Poor guy will not need this anymore. This should help me blend in.
Ale na pewno, z medalionem na plecach na pewno. Używanie przebrań. Przebranie może pomóc ci uniknąć wykrycia w niektórych lokalizacjach, o ile tylko nie będziesz zwracać na siebie uwagi. Okay.
Where is my robe? I can't meet the scholar without my special robe.
Next subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid? This is my great work. I call it Arua. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind, filled with fools, I wonder, and make so few of me? We call this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, and upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness.
Ktoś w turbanie to był.
I need to get out of here. Get back to the bed.
Ukryty organizator wyeliminowany. A tamci wszyscy gdzieś poznikali. Sprawa zamknięta. Oj, 3 punkciki mamy. Spójrzmy, co byśmy mogli sobie kupić. Tuż mamy za fulla. Umiejętność kradzieży kieszonkowej rosną. Okej, dobra. Oken kidu. A tu co byśmy mieli? Możesz wybrać drugie ulepszenie z poziomu. Lepszy wzrok. Przytrzymując, namierzasz przeciwnika, który właśnie wykrywa. Dobra, to może idziemy w to. Śledztwo. Aha, czyli teraz opuść do mądrości. No ale typ wykasowany. Bardzo fajnie.
No question about it. Fazil was neck deep in the order.
Ślę pozdrowienia z Domu Mądrości. Pisząc ten list, czuję wielką dumę. Mogę przedstawić bowiem również raport z postępów. Podpalony przez nas ogień zapewnił doskonałą okazję do wykradnięcia rzadkich i cennych ksiąg, które wspomogą tłumaczenie tajemniczego tomu. Pozyskana w międzyczasie grupa obiektów badawczych okazała się niezwykle cenna w naszych pracach nad tajnikami ludzkiego mózgu. Praca jednak jest trudna i droga. Czy mogę ponownie prosić o dodatkowe fundusze?
The scholar's notes. He believes in these ancient beings.
Czuję, że jestem o krok. Potrzebuję tylko więcej czasu, lepszych obiektów badawczych i tłumaczenia tej przeklętej, nienazwanej księgi. Kiedy jednak wielkie dzieło zacznie działać, będę mógł zgłębić tajniki ludzkiego umysłu, a to ujawni przede mną tajemnicę wszechświata. Musi. Moc wykraczającą poza wszelkie zrozumienie, cuda, o jakich się nam nie śniło. Wszelkie sekrety alchemików na wyciągnięcie ręki. Dobrze wykonana robota. Dobra, czyli teraz idziemy do strój. stylu króla złodziei. Gdzież to będzie? A, bliziutko na szczęście. To odznaczymy sobie. I gonimy. Reorientacja denerwująca. Po prostu w Odysei mogliśmy po prostu... A może i dobrze. Sam już w sumie nie wiem. Patrzcie, specjalnie do nas składa opada. Żebyśmy mogli przepłynąć. Chyba kichnę zaraz. Tak, od czasu do czasu tak sobie popływać łódką. Taka fajna, przyjemna zmiana. Patrzcie, tam jeszcze jakaś cholerna księga. No tak, tak to raczej nie widać. To jest skryptorium pewnie. Tak, to łódko to się trochę średniawo płynie. Ale ładnie tu.
Basim ibn Ishaq.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just follow the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, we cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
No. It is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper...
Ha.
Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib, was she involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant.
Easy, Basim. I am here. Basim, Tamahal.
I cannot keep them waiting.
Are they aware, your companions, that their hunter is hunted in his sleep?
If it were in my sleep alone, I could bear it. But it followed when I fled Anbar. Now it stalks me when I slay those I hunt.
The ones from the palace, in the masks.
4 are dead at my hand. The last, the head of the snake, will join them soon.
Why slit its throat when you could loosen its tongue?
What? Why would I?
The Jinni only struck in sleep. It never dogged you by the day until you reached into that chest. The masked ones prize what lay within. The ancient object that woke at your touch. They may hold more answers living than dead.
I hunt my enemies. I do not break bread with them. I took an oath, Nihal.
How can you hunt when you are hounded? If you could walk the dark unburdened, you could better serve the light.
I stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent, not from the order of the ancients.
If you will not ask your foes, then at least ask your friends what slept in that chest. And why they sought it.
My companions wait for me at the Harbiya Bureau. Clear your mind, Basim. Focus on the task before you.
Anbar nieco później. Rozwiązano sprawę, siedziba i Roshan i Fulat. Troszkę tego żeśmy ogarnęli. Teraz mamy... to jest kawał drogi. Teraz złote pytanie. Jeśli to jest aż tak daleko, to czy... bo tuśmy się obudzili. To jest kawał drogi. Dobra, czyli w kolejnym odcinku będziemy wracali do naszej siedziby, a w tym tak już dużo zrobiliśmy, bo będzie mi się trochę go hardkorowo montować, ale jakoś tam gorzej bywało nawet. Dobra, dzięki za uwagę i do następnego odcinka. Hej!